And breaking overnight, financial markets are tumbling after an unprecedented move by federal prosecutors to launch a criminal probe into the chairman of the Federal Reserve. It's time for the Streamline, everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. Jerome Powell says the Justice Department has served the Fed with subpoenas threatening a criminal indictment. The DOJ is scrutinizing his Senate testimony last summer over the $2.4 billion renovation to the central bank's headquarters in D.C. The renovation ballooned past initial budget estimates. It was a subject of a public showdown last July when Trump paid a rare visit to the Fed. But Powell says the investigation is really about the president's pressure campaign to lower interest rates.
The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president.
Powell has served at the Federal Reserve under 4 administrations, both Republicans and Democrats. Trump overnight denied any involvement, but just 2 weeks ago made a threat to sue Powell for his, quote, incompetence. This morning, President Trump is threatening military action in Iran as the regime cracks down on anti-government protesters. Thousands of people spread across more than 100 cities. They're protesting over the state of the economy and record high food and gas prices. Trump says he's meeting with Iranian leaders sometime this week, but action by the U.S. could come sooner.
They want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States. A meeting is being set up, but we may have to act because of what's happening.
A U.S.-based human rights group reports more than 500 people have been killed in Iran during a government crackdown on protesters. A U.S. official says the president has been briefed on a range of options for military strikes. And the anger on the streets in Iran is spreading to major cities across the world. This was in Los Angeles. A man is in custody after driving that U-Haul into a crowd protesting the Iranian government. Video shows the chaos as that truck moved through protesters with a sign that said, "No Shah, no regime, USA, don't repeat 1953. Now, protesters surrounded the truck and began smashing the vehicle's windows before pulling the driver out and attacking him. Police moved in, removed the driver, and then detained him. And more protests erupted over the weekend in Minneapolis after the deadly ICE shooting that killed 37-year-old Renee Good last week. ICE agents deployed pepper spray before smashing through the front door of that home, taking a man out in cuffs. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says hundreds more federal agents are being sent to Minnesota to support those already on the ground. The Trump administration insists that ICE agent Jonathan Ross acted in self-defense when he shot Good last week. But Minnesota lawmakers say Good did not commit any offense. They're also calling for transparency in the FBI's investigation.
How can we trust the federal government to do an objective, unbiased investigation without prejudice when at the beginning of that investigation they have already announced exactly what they saw, what they think happened?
Now, with Congress racing to pass a government funding bill before the end of the month, some Democrats are threatening to freeze funding for ICE unless reforms are made to the agency. Those reforms could include a ban on face masks and a requirement that agents show warrants. Protests also took place all across San Diego County nearly every day since Good's death. Over the weekend, we saw demonstrators in El Cajon, Chula Vista, and Escondido. They were calling for ICE to be held accountable for their actions.
It's just really a terrible situation, and I want to just help bring awareness to that.
I feel kind of helpless. So this is a small way that you can do some things.
Happening now in New York City, the largest nursing strike in the city's history is underway. More than 16,000 nurses walked off the job this morning over failed contract negotiations with several city hospitals. New York Governor Kathy Hochul declared a state of emergency Friday, pleading with both sides to stay at the table. Mount Sinai, one of the hospitals involved, said the strike will not affect patient care. In your consumer news, one travel company says 2026 is the year of one big trip, with travelers choosing to prioritize quality over quantity. Scripps News Group's consumer reporter John Matarese looks into the travel trend and how you can save for that bucket list vacation.
Out with the quick getaways, in with the longer, more meaningful trips in 2026. If you're planning one big trip this year, it's not too late to beat those peak season prices. Trevor Dunaway and his canine travel companion hope to take advantage of the hottest travel trend this year.
Probably, I think one big vacation.
Yes, one big vacation. Jim and Carol Froelich are planning that too.
In October, we have Tahiti and Bora Bora.
I'm jealous. According to the deal tracking site Going, 2026 is the year of one big trip. Travel expert Katie Nastro says people are still traveling but scaling back.
If they are taking one big trip, they're really being intentional about it and not just traveling just to travel.
Underneath it all, travelers still want a deal, with more people using flight and price alerts.
Even if you're not ready to, say, book that hotel, keeping pricing alerts on are a really great way to get notified without having to do all that searching week after week to see if those prices have dropped.
According to Going, book summer vacations by March for the best deals. A tip endorsed by frequent traveler Monet Scott.
Waiting is the worst thing you can do. The price is going to only go up, and then you're going to end up with a horrible seat.
For more savings, move a trip 2 to 3 weeks. May to early June and late August to September are typically the cheapest summer travel dates. Other trends: about 40% of people say they're choosing less crowded destinations. And while some turn to AI and social media for ideas, the top resource is more old-fashioned.
Family and friends are the #1 resource that people go to first when they're starting their travel planning.
So don't wait to plan that one big trip this year so you don't waste your money. John Matteries, Scripps News Group.
Yeah, vacation, that sounds wonderful. And that's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.